Hey there, this is One Boom, and have you ever been so mad at a game that you didn't know whether to be mad at the developers or the publisher? Does Destiny DLC being on a disc make you mad? And why do supply drops piss me off? Stay tuned for this ranty video. So when we hate a video game, who do we blame? Do we blame Activision or Bungie? Activision or Infinity Ward? Activision or Sledgehammer? 343 or Microsoft? Who do we blame? Do we blame the people that publish the game or the people that develop it? The people that come up with the art style, the way the game plays, the content in the game, the way the weapons look and feel, the way the maps look and feel, the way the game plays. That is all on developer side. When it comes down to that, that is all developer actions. The parameters in how it's set, how it's marketed, and the resources given are from the publisher. Now you could argue that, yeah, then the developer's performance is heavily weighed upon how the publisher dishes out things properly. And you'd be right, except for the fact that the overall design of the game, what you see when you play it, what you experience when you play it, is all up to the developers. I'm sure people at Activision have representatives that talk to developers about the design of the game, but publishers have a lot less power in how the game actually plays than you think. This is why I usually get mad at Bungie when Destiny fucks up. I get mad at Sledgehammer when Advanced Warfare fucks up, because to be honest, the publisher is not at no fault, but at the same time didn't design and develop the idea of the game. So when I talk about Destiny here for the next little bit, keep that in mind, that the publisher, yes, has a lot to do with how the game is marketed and the resources that are given. Also think about how the developers use the resources that are given to them. So when it comes to Destiny, a game that had a whopping $500 million budget, how did they fuck that up? Where did they spend that budget? Paul McCartney's music? Peter Dinklage's voice? I don't know. But I do know for a fact that Destiny did fall into a very serious trap. What the trap was, I don't know, but I think they overspent their budget. I don't know how or why, but I think they fucked up their budget and they decided to keep the DLC content in the full game and then unlock it later for more money. I think that was a beautiful scheme to make the game have less content and then release content that's already on the disc. Unlock it, not release it, sorry, unlock it for people for $20 extra. And in case you're wondering if I have any proof, I don't have proof on me. I don't even have a link to the thing, but I'm sure you could look it up. You guys know how to use Google. The Destiny developer did say that, quote, it was to help with download times. Alright, I'm gonna check my calendar here. No, it's 2015. Okay, making sure. Everyone downloads stuff. My games that I've played throughout my life are terabytes and terabytes of data. My OS I downloaded from the internet. All my apps on my phone I downloaded. My OSs, my games, this video, what you're watching now, is the product of like over 20 downloads of music, video clips, programs, software. We download shit, that's how it works. And even if it's more convenient to have a slower download, it's not very trustworthy if a company is willing to put DLC content on your disc and then charge you to unlock it. Also, the exclusive ace told me this. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I heard it from also, I think BD Dobbins said it as well, and I also think that a couple other YouTubers talked about it. But apparently, I'll have to go and watch it after this. Apparently, footage from the Taken King was in the trailer for the launch, like the launch trailer. The 2014 launch trailer had Taken King footage in it. Not the following footage is a 40, 25, 40, whatever, how much of it ever the Taken King is. The following is a $40 DLC footage thing, and I'm like, no, it didn't say that. It launched it as the full game. The game was hyped up on DLC footage and content that we'll never see. A planet that's not in the game, a gambling and loot trading system that isn't in the game. That is depressing to me. Developers talked about dynamic weather too, developers talked about gambling too, developers talked about so much. We saw footage of a character running through a forest. There's no lush green pine forest in Destiny, not the one by a beach like I saw in the trailer. And I was looking for it when I got the game and it just wasn't there. Now please don't be butthurt if you're a Destiny fan. I don't want to say the game is shit. I actually did enjoy the game. I liked how the game brought together Halo and Call of Duty, that kind of two very different games, and they put them together in a way that fit really nicely. I liked the way the characters felt. I liked how you always kind of felt like a badass. Like the game was a little easy, and therefore you kind of felt badass. And I really thoroughly enjoy that. Every gamer needs a game where they can feel like a badass. Not competitive, not equally matched, just a badass. And Destiny did this very well. But due to misleading ad campaigns, on-disc DLC, and various forms of other bullshittery, I'm not exactly a huge fan of Bungie right now, but I'm not a robot. If they were to release another $60 worth of DLC for free, and say, we're sorry about the on-disc DLC, we are sorry about the content that you guys thought was missing from the game, here you go. Whatever content they're working on at this moment needs to be free. It needs to be given to people. Witcher's doing it, GTA's doing it, and those games had smaller budgets, those games had less money to spend, and those games did it better. I do believe Destiny has a lot of potential, but it will fall into obscurity if it's swept under the rug as not even an issue. It's not even a spec. It's just that game that some people play. It'll fade into obscurity, and the potential for a beautiful open world sci-fi adventure game is lost. But do you know what's more annoying? Not really worse, but more annoying than on-disc DLC? Fucking RNG gambling. Now with Destiny, I put a lot of time into the game, and I gambled my time, my hours, my social life, my relationships for loot in-game items, which is how a game should be. If it's gonna have RNG loot, I can put my time into it as long as it gives me shit. I have to know I'm gonna get something, because that's really satisfying. I do like, you know, playing. Legendary Endgame, it's like, whoa, I'm not gonna lie, that's a good feeling. But when it's paid for, oh my god. I'm looking at you, Sledgehammer. What the fuck? This whole advanced supply drop thing is garbage. I'm sorry, I have to get this off my chest. Who, in their right mind, spends over $50 on supply drop? Sorry, over $60. The price of a brand new game. Sometimes the price of a brand new console. I bet some people have spent the price of a used car on these fucking advanced supply drops. And yeah, I'm pissed. I'm really pissed, because this encourages developers to bullshit us. When you buy an advanced supply drop, it says, people really like content. So instead of keeping it in our game, we're gonna charge extra for it. People really like getting random loot. Instead of putting it in the game, or just putting it in the game, we are also gonna make sure you can pay for the chance to get it. Oh, kill me. I feel bad for the YouTubers. Even if they made the money back, the fact that they have to pay over $100 to get 3 weapons in a game that only lasts a year. Call of Duty games last 1 year. At least in Counter-Strike, the game has been out for a long time, and it will be around for a long time. And so therefore, if you want to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into it because you're that kind of guy, whatever. But Advanced Warfare is around for a year. And some of you are probably thinking, calm the fuck down. Black Ops 3 is not going to have any loot systems in it. Vonda already said that, you dingus. Please don't talk like that to me. That'd be really uncomfortable. Uncomfortable now. But you're right. But do you think developers forget things? Like, when they released camos for Black Ops 2, everyone got pissed. I should have to pay for camos. That's gay. That's stupid. Blah, blah, blah. And people are like, oh, calm down. It's just a Black Ops 2 thing. Infinity Ward's not going to do that. And then Infinity Ward did personalization packs. Okay, well then we probably deduct that Sledgehammer is going to do personalization packs, and they did. And then they monetize supply drops, and oh my god, why they monetize supply drops? But don't worry, it's just a Sledgehammer Games thing. There's no way they're going to. Oh yes, they did. This has been a rising trend since MW2, when they started releasing DLC packs. Not just a couple maps, but actual multiple packs. People will buy maps. Oh cool. People will buy maps. Oh cool. People will buy camos. Oh cool. People will buy character customization. Cool. And then Advanced Warfare took it one way too far step sooner, because all that stuff is secondary. That's an extra map to play on. Okay, cool. That's a different character gear thing. Okay, whatever. But then Advanced Warfare says, but what if you could pay for the chance to get character gear and weapons? Not even good looking character gear and weapons, mind you. Really, really boring shit. And if you think that's not going to cross over into a later COD, maybe Black Ops 3 dodged the bullet. But what about the next Treyarch game? Advanced Warfare 2. What about Ghost 2? What If Ghost 2 is a brilliant game, but it solely relies on random loot. If we encourage it, it happens again. That's how gaming works these days. Or actually, that's how businesses work. If you encourage it, it keeps happening. If you want to tell yourself that it's just Destiny being Destiny and it's Bungie, don't worry, it's not gonna happen again. And it's Sledgehammer, who cares? You know, whatever. It's just Sledgehammer being themselves, whatever. It happens if it makes money. It'll keep happening if it makes money. It'll keep happening if people sweep it under the rug. It'll keep happening. So I can't tell people to boycott anything. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm definitely going to say that I want you to think about things before you buy them, and especially when it's not your money, because it doesn't matter if it's your money or not. It's still going to a company that then realizes these fuckers will pay for anything. So anyway, I'm going to end my rant here, 10 minutes in. I hope you guys enjoyed this ranty video, and yeah, I'll see you when I see you. My voice is dead. Goodbye! I have key lime pie in the fridge downstairs, and I got ice cream with it and Cheetos and tacos. Why is there so much food in my house? I'm gonna get real fat. Okay.